Welcome to Minaret Talks. Before the first cities were built, before the stars were mapped, there was a beginning like no other, a moment when the heavens and earth united in a divine creation. This is the story of the very first human, Prophet Adam, molded by the hands of the Almighty, and destined to begin humanity's journey. But what trials awaited him in paradise, and what lessons can we learn today? Step into the Islamic Genesis, where it all began. The story of Prophet Adam. Prostrate themselves to Adam, where we explore the incredible stories of the uncover their lessons for our lives today. In this video, we'll dive into the fascinating story of Prophet Adam, the first human created by Allah, and discuss the moment when the angels prostrated themselves to him. This profound event is a cornerstone in the story of Prophet Adam and holds deep spiritual significance. Let's take a journey through the complete story of Prophet Adam, from his creation to his life alongside Hawa, also known as Eve. The story of Prophet Adam begins in the highest heavens. Allah informed the angels that he was going to create a new being to inhabit the earth, a Khalifa, or a vicegerent. This being was created from clay, fashioned by Allah's own hands, and given life through his divine breath. As narrated in the story of the prophets, Adam was not just any creation. He was chosen by Allah and endowed with knowledge that even the angels did not possess. Allah taught Adam the names of all things, showcasing his unique intelligence and position among creation. Once Adam was brought to life and displayed his knowledge, Allah commanded the angels to prostrate before him. This act was not out of worship, as worship is reserved for Allah alone, but as a gesture of respect and acknowledgement of Adam's status. All the angels obeyed without hesitation, humbling themselves before Allah's command. However, there was one being who refused: Iblis, a jinn who had been elevated to a high status among the angels. His pride and arrogance led him to defy Allah's order, claiming that he was superior to Adam, because he was created from fire while Adam was made from clay. This event marks a pivotal moment in the Prophet Adam story, as it sets the stage for the eternal struggle between good and evil. The story of Prophet Adam continues with the creation of Hawa, or Eve, as his companion. Allah placed them in paradise and granted them everything they needed to live a blissful life. However, there was one test. They were forbidden from approaching a particular tree. As the Prophet Adam and Hawa story unfolds, we see the cunning of Iblis come into play. Out of jealousy and revenge, Iblis deceived them into eating from the forbidden tree, leading to their expulsion from paradise. Despite their mistake, the story of the prophets reminds us that Allah is the most merciful. Prophet Adam and Hawa repented sincerely, and Allah forgave them. This teaches us an essential lesson. No matter how far we stray, sincere repentance can bring us back to Allah's mercy. Prophet Adam's story is filled with wisdom, from the importance of humility and obedience to the value of seeking knowledge and repenting for our mistakes. The complete story of Prophet Adam reminds us of our purpose as humans: to serve Allah and strive for righteousness in our lives. The story of Prophet Adam is a timeless narrative that continues to inspire and guide us. By reflecting on his life and the lessons he left behind, we can better understand our own journey and responsibilities as believers. Arrogance refused, igniting a profound conflict detailed in the prophet Adam's story. Honor of Adam opening parenthesis a.s. and superiority over angels. All as proclamation. Indeed, I will make a vicegerent on earth. This marked the beginning of the story of Prophet Adam. Allah molded him from clay, a unique creation unlike any other, and breathed into him a soul, making Adam the first human. Through this act, Adam's story becomes the foundation of humanity, a story of divine planning and purpose. This is not just the story of Prophet Adam, but the story of all of us, his descendants. What sets the story of Prophet Adam apart is the recognition of his superiority over the angels. Allah taught Adam the names of all things and knowledge unknown to the angels. When Allah challenged the angels to name these things, they admitted their limitations, saying, "Exalted are you, we have no knowledge except what you have taught us." This event highlights the unique intellect and wisdom of Adam as qualities that signify human potential and responsibility. It was through these attributes that Allah commanded the angels to bow to Adam, signifying his honored position. However, Iblis, driven by arrogance, refused, igniting a profound conflict detailed in the Prophet Adam's story. The story of Prophet Adam and Eve is central to understanding humanity's purpose. Adam and Hawa were placed in paradise, a garden of endless blessings. Allah gave them freedom, but tested their obedience with a single command: not to approach a specific tree. The complete story of Prophet Adam reveals how they were deceived by Iblis, resulting in their temporary fall from grace. This part of the Prophet Adam and Hawa story is a profound reminder of human vulnerability and the mercy of Allah, who forgives and guides us despite our mistakes. It's a lesson embedded deeply in the story of the prophets. The story of Prophet Adam holds timeless lessons. His creation emphasizes the honor of humanity, our unique ability to learn and grow, and the immense responsibility of being Allah's vicegerent on earth. The story of Prophet Adam and Eve teaches us the consequences of disobedience, but more importantly, it highlights the power of repentance and Allah's infinite mercy. In the larger narrative of prophet stories, Adam's journey sets the foundation for understanding our purpose as humans. We learn humility from the angels' submission and caution from Iblis' arrogance. And the broader narrative of the prophets. Iblis refused to prostrate to Adam. The story of Prophet Adam begins with Allah's divine decision to create the first human. Allah informed the angels, saying he would create a vicegerent on earth from clay. Adam was formed, and Allah breathed into him his spirit, making Adam a living being. This marks the beginning of the story of Prophet Adam and Eve, a story filled with divine wisdom and purpose. Prophet Adam was blessed with knowledge. Allah taught him the names of all things, showcasing Adam's superiority in knowledge over the angels. This aspect of the story of Prophet Adam emphasizes the significance of knowledge and understanding. Allah commanded all the angels to prostrate before Adam as a sign of respect and acknowledgement of his unique creation. This prostration was not one of worship, but an act of obedience to Allah's will. The angels, ever obedient, immediately complied. However, one being among them refused. This was Iblis. Iblis, a jinn created from smokeless fire, was filled with arrogance. He questioned Allah's command, saying, "I am better than him. You created me from fire, and you created him from clay." This refusal marks a significant turning point in the Prophet Adam's story and the broader narrative of the prophets. Iblis's defiance led to his expulsion from Allah's mercy. Allah cursed him and promised him eternal punishment. However, Iblis vowed to mislead Adam and his descendants, showcasing the eternal struggle between good and evil. This part of the story of the prophets teaches us about the dangers of arrogance and disobedience to Allah. Meanwhile, Prophet Adam and Hawa Eve were placed in paradise, a place of unimaginable beauty. Allah allowed them to enjoy everything in paradise except for one tree. This sets the stage for another key event in the complete story of Prophet Adam. Iblis, determined to mislead, approached Adam and Hawa. He whispered to them, convincing them to eat from the forbidden tree. This act of disobedience resulted in their descent to earth. Despite their mistake, Adam and Hawa sought Allah's forgiveness with sincere repentance. Allah, being the most merciful, forgave them. This moment in the Prophet Adam and Hawa story is a powerful reminder of Allah's mercy and the importance of seeking forgiveness. When we err, after their descent, Adam and Hawa began their life on earth. Adam became the first prophet, guiding humanity with Allah's teachings. The Prophet Adam's story underscores the significance of obedience, repentance, and the continuous struggle against Iblis's whispers. The story of Prophet Adam and Eve is not just a tale of the past. It's a timeless narrative that teaches us about human nature, the consequences of choices, and the path to redemption. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the story of Prophet Adam and the origins of humanity. At Minaret Talks, we're dedicated to exploring the rich stories and wisdom of Islamic history. Don't miss out on more inspiring stories. Hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with others seeking knowledge and inspiration. Let's grow together, one story at a time. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and may peace be upon you.